What is going on, guys? Today I bring you round 3 of Torneio de Honra 2024. This round, I was playing at night. This was a double round day. This was the second round of the day, and I was playing against Hugo Bras, a player rated almost like me, a few points higher. And my strategy for this game was just to play slow chess, like a Coley system, like I did the tournament before. So I went d4, he went d5, I went knight f3, knight f6, e3, so the Coley system. He went c6, which was what I was expecting. I guess he played a lot of Caro-Kann and Slav, so c6 is the most predictable here. I played h3, this was still my prep. Played bishop f5, I played g4, played bishop e4, and now I played knight bd2, he played h6, and now I took the bishop, he took back with the knight, and I played knight d2. So yeah, very like an interesting position, just trading a bunch of pieces, but my idea was to play with the bishop here and claim a slight edge. Here my opponent surprised me with knight d6. I didn't know this move, so we start playing chess. Here I played bishop g2, thought it made a lot of sense, because I want to fianchetto my bishop after h3 g4, excuse me. Here the computer claims that c4 would give me a nice edge here. Yeah, I didn't consider c4 immediately, but apparently this is very good for me. So okay, I played bishop g2, he played e6, and something that was bothering me, which normally doesn't bother me, is the fact that he was like blitzing every single move like it was some sort of theory or preparation, and I was very confused by this because I had no games in the Coley system pretty much online or even on the YouTube channel or databases, because I played the tournament before, but he wasn't in the tournament. I didn't really show that game. It wasn't really published anywhere or streamed anywhere, so I don't know. Was feeling very weird that I was blitzing out every move. I played b3 and he blitzed out bishop e7, and here I played c4, he blitzed out knight bd7, and I was like, bro, are you kidding me? Is this guy trolling me or what? And something very weird happened. Like, I got triggered by how fast he was playing. I don't know why. I normally don't get triggered easily by like some players playing fast or making faces or something like that. Normally I'm very chill with that, I just ignore. But in this game I just was tilted that he was playing so fast, because for me, like, you should at least think a bit. But somehow I felt like annoyed by that, and I started playing also fast myself and not really thinking too much about the moves, sort of being like, okay, if you want to play like this, I can also play like this. I can also start blitzing out every move. So I played c5, which is already a bit weird. He plays knight b5. Here I play bishop b2, and now he plays bishop f6, and yeah, here I don't even know what I was gonna blitz out, but I was gonna play some move that lost the game almost on the spot, and then I realized, like, what is going on? Like, he's better all of a sudden. Like, he's already threatening knight takes on c5 because this bishop is undefended, and like, what are my pawns doing? Like, what is my pawns doing all on dark squares, and why did I put my bishop on b2 and I blocked the position? I have the bishop here and I'm blocking the position. Like, what is going on? All of a sudden I realized, like, something is not going well here. I have to, like, refocus. I was like completely pissed off for no reason. Like, did I already screw up this position? Like, what is going on? I was very confused, and here I stopped to think and started to, like, you know, try to correct my mistakes, because I genuinely thought that he was already better after I just played carelessly. So I played a4, he played knight c7, and here I played queen c1. Yeah, I wanted to defend the c5 pawn and also defend the bishop. I don't know why I didn't play queen c2 seems a little bit better because I get to connect the rooks faster, but okay. Played queen c1. He played e5, which is already very nice, just breaking in the center and trying to, you know, break my structure here. And yeah, I was super tilted because like how in the hell am I already like so much worse? And like it's 15 moves. Yeah, I wasn't really happy about this position, but I knew that I had to try to make the best out of it. There's no going back now. So I castled, he castled, and yeah, it's hard to find something active for me because my pieces are all kind of horrible. You know, this bishop is just looking at my pawn chain because I did this to myself. I didn't have to play c5, didn't make any sense. My bishop here is also stuck looking at pawns because I closed the position. I didn't try to open it. So yeah, my knight is also like, what is my knight doing on d2 here? Has no prospects, and his pieces are ready to jump into the game, you know. So, and he kind of has the opportunity to open the position whenever he wants. So yeah, it's just not good. Played rook b1. Yeah, I don't even know what the idea of this move is. I just didn't see a clear plan for me. Played knight e6, makes a lot of sense. Here I played knight f3, and here he played queen c7. And I didn't see anything better than just trading on e5. So I traded a bunch of pieces on e5, then I played p4 here. He played rook c8, and yeah, my initial idea was to play b5, but I mean, he can take at some point and then this pawn will fall because he has so many pieces targeting it, and he's already putting a lot of major pieces on the c file. So do I really want to open this? No. So I just take on e5, he takes with the queen, and now I propose a queen trade because I thought that the pressure would be off and maybe I can find like easier plans here to, you know, improve my position with the queens off, but he keeps the queens on the board, which I think is correct. I play queen c2, he plays rook f d8, so he's intending to push d4, and here I played rook f d1, trying to delay this push. He played queen e7, I played a5. I don't know what this a5 move is, honestly. He played a6, closing down the structure. At least I was happy that in endgames, at least all his pawns are on light squares, so I can target them with the bishop eventually, and my pawns are on dark squares, which is nice when I have the light square bishop. So at least that was something that I kept in mind that I was happy about. I played queen f5. Yeah, it looks like an active move. Doesn't do much, but I guess improves the queen's position. He plays queen g5, and here, yeah, I didn't see anything better than just trading the queens. And now he plays h takes on g5, and yeah, he has a grip on the position, definitely better here. I played bishop f1. I thought that, okay, my bishop is not gonna do anything on this diagonal, so maybe I can reroute it to c4 when he pushes e5. D4, excuse me, when he pushes d4, I can reroute it to this diagonal. And here he played rook c7, so intending to double on the d file. That's what I assumed, so I decided to double on the d file as well. And now he improves his king. I try to improve mine as well, and we reach this position, which he decides to strike in the center with d4. And I was kind of happy about this because I feel like if we trade everything on the d file, probably the position is just equal. So yeah, I was fine with this. I thought that the worst was over and I could relax a bit. Indeed, I played bishop c4, which was my idea. He traded on e3 and we traded all the pieces and we reached this endgame, which, yeah, I can say that if someone is trying to push this endgame, is probably black, because it's really hard for my bishop to enter. He can just put everything here on the queen side, on the king side, excuse me, on the dark squares, and unless I get to, you know, infiltrate with my bishop it should be fine. And but I have to be careful because these knights are tricky. But still, I think it should be holdable. You know, he has double pawns here. I have a weak pawn on e3 as well, but it prevents the knight from coming into some squares. So yeah, I thought that this would just be a easy game to draw, and yeah, I wasn't too worried about this. I kind of relaxed. Also, yeah, we just maneuvered the pieces. I thought for a while to just see what I might have to be worried about, but the good thing is that my king is very safe here on e4, blocking his king from entering, and if his king doesn't improve to, let's say, the 5th rank or the 4th rank, I should be fine. So yeah, I just maneuvered my bishop around. He played knight c7 here. I shuffled my king. He kept shuffling his knight. I just shuffled my king back and forth from d4 to e4, and here I was very bored. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, is this guy gonna like go for a draw? Is he gonna keep pushing? Like, he's not doing anything. And I was just so bored. You know, I was very upset. I was just thinking about the opening and the middle game, how I wasn't able to create anything. And yeah, I just wanted this game to be over so I could think about the next round. And I mean, a draw is not the worst result ever, but yeah, I was just disappointed on how the game proceeded. But here he kept trying, kept making moves, and yeah, I still didn't know what he was trying to do. Honestly, I was still confused. Played king f6, played bishop f1, knight e5 here. Okay, bishop e2, still no progress. King e6, and now I start getting a bit worried because, okay, it might be threatening f5 at some point, so I need to be careful. And I started like realizing that, okay, I still have time on the clock. Let's keep it simple. Let's move the king to d4. He plays f5, and here I start stressing a bit because what should I do? Finally, there's some pawn tension, and it's not so clear to see what my plan is. I played bishop d1. I didn't want to take on f5 because I felt like I didn't need to. He played king f6, okay. Bishop e2, knight f7, bishop f3, and here he played knight d8. And I was kind of worried about this move because I thought that I could be in trouble. His knight gets to e6, checks me. I have to move the king back to, let's say, d3 or c3 or c4, but then he gets to the 5th rank with his king, and now things start getting very complicated, and I was very worried. I just pushed my bishop back, just a waiting move. He played knight e6 check. I played king d3, and he played king e5. And here I was panicking. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what to do. I saw all kinds of threats, and I end up blundering with g takes on f5, which gives him a big advantage here. After g takes on f5, he's winning. Pretty much this endgame is already losing. So yeah, I ended up making the losing blunder here. I should have kept just shuffling my pieces, but I didn't understand this endgame well enough, you know. I thought that after f4 that I would be screwed, because after like takes, for example, is winning a pawn like this, and I thought, okay, I should be worse here because I'm down a pawn. It's not so simple. These pawns are doubled, and yeah, he can't really make progress after like bishop d1, knight f4, bishop f3, knight d5. I can even take, and there's nothing to worry about. C takes on d5 loses for black, and this is just easy endgame, easy opposition. So yeah, I wasn't able to assess this correctly. Also, funny that I was also worried about him undoubling his pawns, and you know, now it seems like he made progress on the position, but here actually white is winning. So after h4, white is winning. It's like +3. I'm not good enough to understand that this is winning. I need to work on my endgames for sure, but yeah, he doesn't have a way to improve his position. So actually, after you know king e5, he wasn't threatening anything at all. I could just wait, and the rest was very painful. He just kept maneuvering, really well played by him. I was a bit of in a bit of a zugzwang. I didn't really know what to do, and he finally creates this passed pawn, starts improving his position, and here I took the knight because yeah, I didn't see anything better. If I move the king, I lose one of these pawns, so yeah, I didn't know what to do. Pushing also doesn't help. He's threatening 93 check, so I just took, and here he played g3, and I tried king e2, d4 takes, and I tried my last trick, which was a good attempt. I played b5, and there's only one move that wins for black. He found it. It's king takes on c5, and now I have nothing. I took on a6, he took back on a6, and here I resigned because this is just losing. Yeah, easy to calculate. But here, yeah, no, b5 at least was an attempt to trick him. If he plays g2 here, it's actually a draw. I play king f2, and now after king takes on c5, I have b takes on a6, b takes on a6, and actually this is enough for a draw. I will reach the right square on time, unlike the other variation. So yeah, and if he takes on a b5, he actually loses after c6, which is a very nice idea. You know, one of these pawns is going to promote first and I win. So, but very well played by my opponent. Clean. King takes on c5, and very nice game. I have to take my head off for my opponent because he played really well, and he kept pressuring until I made the decisive mistake. So yeah, I mean, a game that will teach me a lot of things, chess wise, endgame wise, and also psychology wise, that I can't be triggered so easily. Otherwise I will have a lot of trouble, you know, during chess tournaments. But yeah, it was a nice game, and I'll see you guys for round 4. Bye bye.